Hey, what's up guys, JP here and I'm back with another Hearthstone daily video, and for today's daily quest video we have to win 5 games as Shaman and Warlock. So let's do Warlock, I guess. And we're gonna try and get 5 wins here. This is not Zoo, so don't worry about that. And no, it's not Murlocs either. This is Handlock, which does have its share of haters as well, but not nearly as bad as Zoo or um, Murlocs. People just hate it when you rush them down, and I can't blame them. It does require a little less skill. I wouldn't say it's no skill, but less skill. So here we go against Blue.
Your soul shall be mine.
And that's a pretty decent hand, so I think I'll keep it. Alright. I have no idea what kind of rogue we're playing here. Looks like it's probably going to be tempo if he's coining out something. That is a truly curious choice here. So I could be dead before I know it here if it's... especially since it starts out so aggressive. Yep. And it looks like he's got the right idea here against Handlock. Trying to go toe to toe is probably not a good idea. So, you know what? I think I can get down the giant. So next time I can plot down the giant, and I think I will. Now I might be playing it a bit too risky here. I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it or not, but I'm just gonna go for it. Of course, it would be nice if I could draw into a taunter, but at this rate I don't think I will.
So many options.
It looks like he's just going straight for it here. Alright, so unless he bursts me down in this turn, he's in a pretty tough situation here. 16, 24. It looks like I even have lethal, so that's a thing as well. There's no way he would do that. Yeah. So let me just see if I actually do have lethal here. Alright. So that's the first game down. Seemed fairly easy enough. And on to game 2. I have noticed like there are a few different types of what do you call it? Warlock decks going on recently. Especially the demon ones. I've seen a couple pop up every here and there. So that might be a deck I would do a video on. It really does depend on how things go in the future.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
I'll hold on to the Mortal Coil just in case this is Zoo. Mortal Coil might come in handy from time to time. And this is a really bad hand for against Zoo, which is definitely Zoo.
I feel icky.
So I might not be able to play this slowly here. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Like, this deck just gets wrecked by a deck like this. I should have used that actually now that I think about it, but
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
looks like he'll trade there. No, he's going straight for face. That's an interesting choice. Oh, that's because he has the Shadow Flame. And I'm pretty much dead without the Taunter, so... so I don't really have much of a choice here. I need to gain some kind of board control against this. That's the Chillwind Yeti. That's not great, but at the very least next turn I can play it. And next turn I can Siphon Soul.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh boy, this is looking really bad for me. Oh, that's the Defender, so that's a really good pickup here for me.
My shield for Argus.
So it's gonna be pretty hard to get past these taunts at the very least for him. Next turn I'll Siphon Soul if I need to. Okay, I guess he's gonna Mortal Coil it. Unless I've disconnected or something, which is a possibility as well because he doesn't seem to be doing anything. Or he could just be thinking really hard. So Shadow Flame would be really nice. There's a Shadow Flame for him. That's a really interesting card actually to see in this deck. So if he just has Leroy, I'm dead. Anything else and I might still survive. Soulfire. No such luck for me, but... So let's see if he draws the Soulfire. All he needs is a single charge minion and a Soulfire. Does he have a Defender here?
My shield for Argus.
Yes, he does. Huh. So I'm thinking if there's any way out for me here. I think I'm pretty much dead. So I'm just gonna tap and see what I get. Yep, I'm pretty much dead, so we're gonna leave that. Naturally, the aggro deck beats the Handlock in this matchup. Handlock is pretty weak against all kinds of aggro, so I guess I never stood much of a chance. But yeah, hopefully we get luckier. I do prefer. I could make a zoo deck, like, you know, it's not difficult to make. Playstyle's really easy as well. But I think people would rather see some actual tactics involved instead of go for face, go for face, go for face. Keep going for face until you win.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
Alright, so we're against a shaman this time.
Your soul shall be mine.
Looks like he just doesn't want to play. So, okay, that's fine as well. And I guess that counts as a win. As much as I would have liked not to have a game like that. I guess it compensates for the earlier loss. And I have not started climbing the ladder yet. I tried a few games, but you know, it was just Hunter all day all long. Rather all day long, so
Gul'dan versus
not quite worth it.
Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
I'm not really sure what kind of hand I would be fishing for here against a mage. Just because there's so many different kinds of mage going around here. I'm guessing this is going to be
The
aggro
light
mage,
protects me.
and that's proof of that. Now that might seem like a weird move, but I think it's okay. Just because the whole point is that I'm trying to replace the coin with another card. That's the mana worm. And you know, I think I'll play a bit more aggressive with that pickup. I don't mind losing a card here. It's a shame it had to be that one, but that's not too bad of a situation. Go for face. That's the ping. And yeah, I think I'm okay playing this methodically here. That's fine here. He doesn't have a board, so I don't really have to worry about the nuking down as quickly. That I do have to worry about. So is trading worth it here? Probably not, but let's see if I can get something else here. Doesn't look like it, so that's fine here.
Eyes are open.
Let him ping it off. At the very least, I get rid of the Azure Drake. That's a pretty big threat here. Next turn, I'll probably just Siphon Soul, whatever it is that comes out. Yep, that's a good target. Oh. I have 8 cards here.
I wonder.
Well, I think I'm just gonna play it safe here and Siphon Soul.
Shields up!
I might Siphon Soul that as well. And I think I will. Oh, okay, this is free to play mage. So it would seem that I have severely under... I would have guessed the deck wrongly here. So there are a few plays we could do. We could try and burst him down. But I think we're gonna play Rag. Yeah, that was ideal here. I don't mind the Rag getting polymorphed. This is a Giants deck, so Rag is actually not the greatest thing in this deck.
Time's up. Let's do this.
Oh, that was less than ideal here. Now I am really close to lethal range. 2 fireballs, 2 swing-ins would be pretty devastating here. Is he gonna fireball is the question here? That's a really interesting choice here. Put everything up on the cards like that. I might have to clear this board here if I want to win. So I might be dead either way, so
Shields up!
2 fireballs will kill me with the frostbolt, which I assume he has in his hand. I mean, he's got so many cards there, you would expect the fireball there. Alright, that's fine. It looks like he's trying to burst me down here.
I got this.
You know what, let's just risk it here. I'm pretty sure he has 2 fireballs. Yeah, that would do fine. Yep. So it looks like game 2 is a loss as well. It is really hard against aggro mage, which this is probably what it was. I've personally never actually lost to Handlock as aggro mage, though some people say it's pretty okay of a matchup. The problem is that if you don't get the early hand with like the Watchers and Taunters, you pretty much lose every time.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
So yeah, pretty rough hand here as well against the Druid here. It's pretty easy for Druids to just power up and kill you. Especially if they innovate Ram style Druid, like Handlock is just too slow. But that's just my opinion. Again, some people feel otherwise. So the Leroy Shadow Flame's a really nice tactic to have. Looks like he's got a pretty slow hand here. At turn 2 he still doesn't have a drop. The Mountain Giant's a really nice pickup here. Now nowadays the Druids do run big games. So that's something to take note of as well. And somehow I have a messed up hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't really tap here. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. Mark of the Wild's a curious choice, but it does put me a little bit out of range for something like the Twilight Drake that is actually going to come up right now. So 2, 4. You know what? I think I just play the Giant here. So this actually cuts it down to half health, which is pretty good for him. So if he goes for face, I can actually play the Molten Giant on the next turn, which is pretty creepy here. But I'll be pretty much dead to any kind of rush from him. Again, the hand is not ideal, but I can get in pretty good position here. Wow, he's actually gonna outright kill this? No.
Well played.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. I'm just looking at my hand to see if there's any way out here.
So many possibilities.
I think I have to suicide the Leroy in here.
Let's do this.
So I'm probably dead. 1, 2. I pretty much lose to Starfall, Starfire. Even a Bite might play an outright kill me here, so well played by him. Pretty slow hand from my part, but
I wonder
I wonder too. Pretty sure he has lethal, which is why he's doing this. Well, I mean, you would do this regardless of whether you had lethal or not, but still.
I must safeguard the land.
And that's really curious why he's doing that, but if he has Innovate, Savage, Raw, Force of Nature, I'm dead either ways.
What to do?
3 damage here? 1 damage, okay, so this is a swipe. It looks like a swipe play anyways, so I would expect to see the swipe. Okay.
My shield for Argus!
Pretty sure I'm not missing lethal here, so... Oh wait, I have 8, 9, 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. 22 plus 8, yeah, it's not enough because of the additional armor he has there, so...
Eyes are open.
Yep. That is probably the best way for me to come back, if there is actually a way for me to come back. But it's getting really close here, and my hand is less than ideals. I have 2 Shadow Flames though, which is kind of funny, because it's actually a dead card in this situation. Alright, curious choice, but that actually gives him no real way to win here. So I could have lethal here if... Yep, lethal. Alright, so that's game 3. And we have 2 more games to play here. And then we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that this doesn't turn out too badly, but you know, with all the rush decks up there, Handlock is pretty much non-existent, especially with like the new cards coming out for the expansion. There's just no way here.
Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, so Twilight Drake's a really nice pickup. So is the Ancient Watcher. But I sincerely doubt I'll see aggro out of a priest. And I'm going to lead off with the Twilight Drake because the giants just get Shadow Word Death. so no point playing those. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have two fairly big Twilight Drakes coming up. One on the next turn, the turn after, and then the Giant. So he's holding his hand pretty close to his chest, which is kind of curious here, but I guess he has his reasons. Next turn I'll just plop down another Twilight Drake. Let's see if he actually has enough to burn this down here. Not quite enough. Okay. That's not great, but you know what, let's just do it like this. So next time I can just Mountain Giant. I'll plot down 2 Mountain Giants the next couple of turns. That should start doing some work at least. So the Tasdingo's pretty annoying here, but well, it looks like he has a card to play. That's really curious, but not the worst case here. Alright, looks like he's just calling it quits right out. Playing outright, so probably didn't expect another big minion like that. At least he was nice enough to say well played. I do apologize for the game being so anticlimactic here, but looks like I have friends that are climbing up the ladder really quickly here. But he does play Hunter, so
Gul'dan versus Gera.
alright.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
I'm gonna hold on to the Defender just in case. Jaraxxus is a dead card 90% of the time. So let's see what kind of warrior this is. Something tells me it's, yep, aggro warrior. It's just too unlikely that people play with skill nowadays. That's the War Axe. Probably gonna go straight for face here. Oh, that's a shame here, but I kind of need to do this.
My shield for Argon!
So he could kill it with both creatures. With the Drake and swinging in. Plenty of ways to go about it. And he's in really good shape as well. Like, Handlock, I think, struggles with this kind of deck, so it would have been nice to get like a Molten Giant instead, but this is just how it is. So
X marks the spot.
Power Overwhelm is an interesting pickup. A bad one, but an interesting one nonetheless.
Into the breach!
There it is. So next time I can throw down the Mountain Giant. That would be a pretty nice turn, I think.
Try this!
And it looks like soon after I'll be able to throw down the Molten. Hopefully I don't die first, but I'm gonna play it a bit more risky here. Fighting this kind of decks, I think the riskier play is the better one. As tempting it is as it is to play that, I think I'm just not going to.
My shield for Argus.
And I don't mind losing the card here, I think. So he has to kill both giants, if not he's dead. He might be dead either way, but we'll see how it goes. I'm really low in health, and losing the Earthen Ring Fussy is kind of a big deal, but it does put me in a fairly decent position here.
My blade be thirsty.
Okay,
You call that a weapon?
so it's gonna take out one of the giants at least. It's kind of risky to play the...
To the breach.
You know what, I'm just gonna do it. At the very least, you'll let me play the Mountain Giant next turn. So let's see if he has lethal here. 2 Mortal Strikes actually would have killed me, so that was a mistake here.
For the war tree. Was a mistake.
But yeah, looks like he has. So you know what, I kind of need to do this here.
Shields up.
And I would not recommend that, but I do have the Alexstrasza option, or the Jirax. I think Jiraxus is the better one because he just outright kills him, unless he armors up. But even if he armors up, he's pretty much dead. He needs Shield Slam, or Shield Block to survive.
To Northrend.
Okay, so it looks like he has a way to push past this here. Or maybe not.
Well,
I got this.
you face Jiraxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
So getting the kill with Jiraxus is really nice. And I think that's our 4th win. Oh, that's our 5th win, so 60 gold. Pretty simple round, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Maybe not the first game or the one with the priest, but still. If this is your first time, do hit that like button, subscribe button, and you know, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. JP signing out.